Okay, I think I'm audible. Okay, I think I'm audible. Oh, chat. Long time no see. I haven't streamed in like 2 weeks, which is wild. I feel like these past few months and these past few weeks, I've become something of a half streamer because I've streamed more than I usually do back then. Like before I took my hiatus, I guess. Conden, hello everyone. I've watched the first 3 episodes and that was enough. Probably I'm going to watch the rest to see how bad it gets. Lol. Don't, Grant. Don't. Actually, don't do that. For your sanity, bro. You'd actually fucking die, bro. Hey Seb, you motherfucker. Hello. Hello. Is this the beginning or am I late 32 minutes? Oh, I just started, bro. I just started. Couldn't even make it to episode 2, bro. It was so mind-numbingly boring. It was, oh my god. Okay. How do I even? Let's. You know what? Actually, well, it's bad. Well, it's that bad. It is that bad. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna. Okay. Okay. So, thank you for your sacrifice. You're welcome. Instead of watching like 3 hours worth of mind-numbingly boring anime, you can just watch 1 hour of me like complaining about it. Did you even finish it? I finished it, bro. I finished it for the content. I had to. I finished it so I can complain about it because I felt like I decided to watch all of it, but like I wanted to stop on episode 6, but then I figured, you know what? If I subjected myself into like 2 hours worth of this fucking content, I might as well finish all of it and then make content out of it. You know, I have to get on that YouTube grind, bro. What is the plot of the show? Okay, let's do. Let's try to organize everything. Okay, so chat before let's put up some pretext. Oh, thanks for the super chat.
He suffered
Fireholder.
so we don't have to.
True. Thanks, Fireholder. So yeah, so I was prompted to watch this anime and talk about it when I reacted to that one video on my Twitch a couple days ago. I'm also on Twitch, by the way. Twitch.tv/depressednosagi. I do some gaming in there. Yeah, plug over. So yeah, monetizing misery. We love to see it. True. So anyway, I got really curious after watching that video, right? And I generally didn't want to review the Kizuna AI anime because I was really not interested. I don't think any VTuber fan is interested, honestly. I mean, I know that it's the first ever VTuber anime to ever launch, and that as a preeminent figure of the community, I should at least talk about it, right? But god fucking damn it, I really couldn't be bothered until okay. You know when you do literally anything, you can't help but put up background noise in the form of videos? Like, you know, you do some random shit and then on like yeah, basically that. So I did that with one of Gigok's video, right? And in one of his videos, I think it was the spring 2023 video, he outright has Kizuna No Allele on his list for some reason. I mean, he didn't really recommend it in that video. He even disses it and saying that it's bare bones and generic. So I felt like he didn't really I felt like he didn't really put it on that list as a real entry in his video, but like as a contrast to make his segment to Oshinoko better. Because everyone is comparing it to Oshinoko right now. But you know what? I disagree. I don't think it's fair to compare Oshinoko and Kizuna no Allele after finishing it. Because the more I think about it, Kizuna no Allele wasn't an idol show or a look into VTuber culture or the entertainment industry like Oshinoko is. Allele was basically just a generic high school anime with a tournament arc as a main plot. Like it has the whole generic determined airhead MC who's doing her best and wants to become the number one at something because she was inspired. Miracle is basically Deku from My Hero Academia, but less whiny and more boring. You know? Jesus. Your mic sounds different from the normal. Okay, hold on. Let me just. His noise is way too sensitive. Okay, let me finish that. Uh, noise gate, noise gate. Sorry. Okay. How does this sound? This good now? I lowered the threshold. Yeah. This good now? Yes. Okay. Cool. I am so sorry. Yeah, it was actually the noise gate. Thank you for putting that on chat. So anyway, um, yeah, as I said, Miracle is basically Deco from My Hero Academia. So I'm going to break down my thoughts in this anime into 4 parts. Well, 5 parts. Let me just first we'll put 1. Okay. First, we're going to be breaking down the premise. Wait, no, hold on. The premise. The premise. And hold on. The premise, the plot and world, the characters, and themes. Themes. Okay, so I'm gonna break down. This is actually gonna be a full-blown anime review, chat, because god fucking damn, like I said, I really wanted to complain about it. So, sorry. So yeah, before I start, there will be some spoilers. So if you don't, I mean, like I said, I'm saving your asses. Anyway, by telling you guys not to watch this fucking disastrous, fucking boring dumpster. So there will be spoilers. So just take note of that. Nusagi gonna become the anime man himself. Fuck yeah, bro. I wish. Hello everyone. I was very sad seeing it made that way, just like Gigok said too. I thought it would be talking about VTuber industries, like how Oshinoko talking about idol industry. Yeah, me too. I actually came in with that kind of expectation. But like I said, it's basically just a high school anime. So first... Okay, before I begin, let me just preface this again by saying that I can see that there are people who would genuinely enjoy this anime. And you know what? Don't let this stream or this video, or don't let anyone tell you that you shouldn't have enjoyed it. Because at the end of the day, this show was made for a specific demographic in mind, right? And if you liked it, then perhaps you were that demographic. Opinions, chat, are ultimately subjective. That's why it's an opinion for a reason. So don't let mine affect yours unless it's like one of my tier list streams. So in that case, I might be. My opinion is subjective. It's the only correct ones. Hamo. I used to be a fan of Kizuna AI early on and even watched Maho Shoujo's site because she was a VA for one of the characters. Oh yeah, I did remember that, didn't I? So anyway, yeah. So first, the premise. So, actually, you know what? I think it's best if I... Hold on. So, Kizuna No Allele. Oh god damn, 5 out of fucking 3. Rough, buddy. Fucking rough. So anyway, this is basically the premise. The premise is basically a girl named Miracle wants to be like Kizuna AI. And she got inspired as a child, so she wants to attend this elite VTuber school to win the #1 ranking and be the VTuber of the Year award. And win the VTuber of the Year award, much like Kizuna AI did. Again, literally the basic plotline of My Hero Academia, but instead of quirks, we got cringe. Like, instead of heroes, we got hoes. Okay, you know what? That's actually great. I'm gonna put that in the video. No, again, I'm kidding. We got VTubers. So, basically, chat, that's the premise. And I think as a whole, there's a motive for the agency to go with this narrative because they basically want to birth Kizuna AI's successor, right? And I think showing her off would be as a successor like this is good. I don't think I don't think the premise is necessarily bad. It's just overdone and abused like a condom by every other anime. Like the premise isn't the end all be all for shit like this, so I can give them a pass because at the end of the day, execution is what matters. So yeah, Kizuna AI has disappeared, and this girl, Miracle, this girl over here wants to be her successor or wants to be like her. So yeah, um, so uh, the plot is basically we follow Miracle as she meets new people in like Eden Academy, and Aiden Academy. Yeah, and Academy, this school over here, is a very prestigious school that trains VTubers, and whose students are literally all content creators. Hold on, is chat frozen? Never mind, chat's not frozen. Yeah, so those students are basically just content creators under the Aiden brand. So like, imagine Nijisanji if Nijisanji had 1,000 members, and if they had a ranking system and made their members fight for what's basically a clout contest on who is the best in the agency in a given year. Like, Christ. It's not like Virtual Talent Academy too. Like, I was struggling a bit to really picture this world because it sounds cool on paper, but then I can't help but think of the logistics. Like, chat, you have to imagine, chat, there are thousands upon thousands of VTubers under this school. And they have varying degrees of numbers and stats. So for example, Miracle started as a 3-view nobody, and her friend Noelle is a 5-view superstar. And they're all under the Aiden brand or school. So is Aiden this mega corporation who has a stranglehold on VTubing as a whole? What's the logistics behind their viewers and audience? Like, with thousands upon thousands of VTubers under their school and brand, how is the world and the viewers supposed to fucking follow them, right? Wouldn't they be saturated? Where are these endless pools of viewers and eyes coming from? Like, you know what I mean, right? Like, the world doesn't make sense. If the school basically pits their VTubers against each other for the sake of who has the most clout, wouldn't scandals be involved? Wouldn't people backstab each other people would backstab each other in this kind of fierce and competitive environment, chat? Wouldn't there be rivalries and cliques? Like, how does the money work? Are the VTubers getting paid? Or is the reward just like clout? Like, the world doesn't make much sense to me at all. And I didn't even think that deeply to question the foundation of this world, chat. And when you do, you'd start realizing that that kind of world would actually be so fucking dystopian. That sounds just like a Menhera factory. Bro, in paper, in theory, it would be. Oh, in theory and practically speaking, it would actually be a Menhera factory. Like, Jesus. They did not think about this world that much. Like, again, that would be if Nijisanji somehow becomes a mega corporation and starts a fight club for clout. Jesus. Like, it's such a half-assed... It's not even half-assed. It's more like the internet and the virtual space, I guess, was like, it was intentionally polished in the most ideal way possible to make it look the best way it can. Like, the world doesn't really make a lick of sense. Jesus. So yeah, Miracle. Let's take a look at Miracle. So yeah, Miracle is basically again the main character, and she undergoes in this journey to reach at least the top 15%, the top 15%, top 15 VTuber in their school's VTuber leaderboard, so that she'll qualify for the award itself. Because again, the main plot is that this girl Melody here basically wants to become the VTuber of the year, get the VTuber of the year award, right? And to qualify for the VTuber of the year award, she has to be in the top 15th. And the anime just pretty much boils down to that. It's basically just her stumbling to random people in random places in her attempt to improve herself. And you get like the top 15th. Miracle, not Melody, right? Yeah, her name's Miracle. Her name's Miracle. So yeah. And the reason she needs to do that is, yeah, win the VTuber of the awards. And she wants to shine as bright as Kizuna AI and connect with the world, I guess. like whatever the fuck that means. And the anime itself pretty much boils down to that. And the anime is 12 episodes long, and it's one of those animes that promotes their source material. And it kind of ends on a good note, but Miracle doesn't actually accomplish her dream. Like, they have this very bombastic last final episode where they do this really complex, really cool 3D concert, and it's pretty cool. But I think this anime was basically to improve the Kizuna no Allele project. So do they stream? They kind of stream, yeah. So sounds like imposter syndrome to me, Chief. I mean, they tried to tackle that, but no. But anyway, I feel like the anime was basically just made to promote whatever this is. Thank you, Dagoth Or, for the super chat. If that was Melody, I think it would have been a whole different kind of anime. True. It would have been like sex and lewd and shit. So yeah, I think the anime was basically just supposed to promote their idol group over here. So knowing that and seeing the numbers, look at the numbers. It's really kind of an expensive and very inefficient marketing strategy because the anime again was so boring and overshadowed by Oshinoko in every single way. It couldn't even hold a conversation among anime fans for more than like one day. Yeah. Wait, so the girl in the anime are actual VTubers? Yeah, yeah, hold on. Kizuna No Allele. Like, they are actually VTubers. They have these moments where they like stream and shit. Hold on. Is it here? So okay. In basically every single episode, chat, there's basically a 3D performance. And the 3D performances are something like this. Wait. The 3D performance are basically something like this. It's like, it's very weird because the anime is 2D, but there are segments in the anime where the girls are performing and doing a stream, and the streams look similar to this. But this is this is the final episode. The streams don't actually look like this. It's basically just Kizuna AI skits. Yeah. For the amount of money burning on this just to get that is something. True. Kinda good. Yeah, this is actually kind of good. But it's not... all the other VTuber streams don't actually look like this. This is just what the final episode looked like. It feels like this is the only part where they blew actually all the budget. Don't get copyrighted? Yeah, I muted it just in case. Word of advice for a VTuber anime: give a good justification why VTuber exists. Like, I don't know collecting faith in Japanese mythology. Faith is often seen as a source of power. It seems like they had an idea for something interesting but got very left alone in the way they ended up with this anime. I feel like, yeah, like I said, I feel like the premise itself is a good thing. It's just that they executed it really bad. So, and look, chat, let's talk about Oshinoko for a bit, because I did say Oshinoko pretty much surpassed every single thing this anime was trying to do. So, I feel like too many people compare Oshinoko to Kizuna AI, the anime, just because they're loosely involved with idols and VTubers, and they are released on the same date. But if you actually watched both anime, which again I don't recommend watching this one, you'd actually realize that they are two completely different shows. That they just have overlapping themes. So I don't think it warrants a direct comparison the same way someone would compare like Superman and Batman, right? Because like Oshinoko is basically an anime about twins making their way up the industry. One with the intention of vengeance and the other just because she wants to be an idol like her mom, right? It talks about the entertainment industry, like the darker aspects of it, and the very real consequences of the online world. It has a very gritty view of the industry, and Aka Akasaka actually got a bit of trouble for depicting the Japanese entertainment industry as real as he did, if I recall correctly. But Kizuna AI, the Kizuna AI anime, is not like that. Because again, the Kizuna No Allele is basically a high school anime with a tournament arc as the main plot. Their take on the internet is very idealized, like it's clean and corporate, and it's not grounded in reality. Like the struggles of the characters themselves aren't grounded too. Again, the world doesn't even make much sense. Yeah. God, I hate people who call Oshinoko an idol anime. Me too, actually, because Oshinoko is not an idol anime. It really is not. It's about like, it's I would try to dissect it, but I don't have time. I have to talk about this anime first. But Oshinoko is not an idol anime. So yeah, it's this anime, but Kizuna no Allele is basically a what's it called? Not a slice of life, but like, yeah, it's basically K-On! In a way. So yeah, it's a cute girls doing cute things kind of anime. Yeah. Okay, that's it. But with like 3D performances that were okay, I guess. So that's basically the world. Yeah, Kizuna no Allele is a product. True, Kizuna no Allele is a marketing gimmick to sell this project over here. So I'm going to talk about the characters next. But before that, I'm going to get some questions from the chat, just in case anyone is lost. Do we have any clarifications from chat? Are you all with me so far? A glorified ad? Yep, pretty much. Azuki. Yeah, Quan actually looks like Azuki. By the way, is there any VTuber award? Is there any VTuber award? Wait, in real life or the show? Because in the show, yeah, there is a show. There's a VTuber award in the show. It's called this one, Virtual Grid Award. Yeah. That's basically the VTuber award. But IRL, I don't think there's a VTuber award IRL. I mean, Filian is trying to make one with Mythic Talent, but we'll see how that goes. What out of 10 would you rate it? Like 3. 3. Like 3 out of 10. Is there anything at all you liked about it? Yes, actually. There actually is something I liked about it. It's the character designs. The character designs, chat, are actually really great. Like, they're very unique. They're very VTuber-ish, right? Look at this. Miracle? Look at this shit. This is great. It looks samey, but it's great. It's kind of cool. It's very unique. They have very distinct visual motifs. This is Quan. This is Noel. This is Chris. And this is what's his name? Riku? Riz. Yeah, Riz. I think the designs are great. It's just that and the animation is also pretty fucking solid. Yeah. Like, the animation is so fucking solid. But that's to be expected because fucking Wit Studio made this anime. Wit Studio animated this fucking anime, chat. Hold on, where is it? Yeah, Wit Studio, Signal MD. So naturally, the animation is going to be fucking like epic, massive. And yeah. So the characters. Let's talk about the characters because I really want to talk about the characters. So Miracle. Let's talk about Miracle for a bit because I don't like Miracle. I do not like Miracle, bro. Miracle, again, is that typical airhead MC who's relatively average compared to her friends. So she's not like a top tier VTuber yet, but it's her unwavering determination and unyielding positive attitude that wins over people and makes them friends and makes people fall in love with her and yada yada. You know the anime trope, right, chat? You know the anime trope. And I absolutely dislike it. She's arguably the worst character, in my opinion. Because everyone around her at least had some semblance of intrigue or depth or personality that makes them stand out. And I say those things lightly because, again, pretty much everyone in the show is kind of a one-dimensional character. It's just that at the very least, everyone else had some kind of flavor, you know? But Miracle is so fucking generic, bro. He's like eggs without... she's like unsalted egg. Yeah. God, that not God, oh God, not that trope. Exactly, she's that kind of trope, bro. She is. Power of friendship. True. Actually, you know what? There is actually the ending actually has a power of ending, a power of friendship theme because spoiler alert. In the end, okay, I'm gonna derail my thoughts if I talk about it. Let's talk about the ending later. But yeah, but she's basically very, very fucking generic. She's so bland and tasteless and boring and cringe. Holy shit. So let's talk about Chris because I think Chris is like my second favorite character. Not second. She's the second best character in the show. Because she's again, you have to remember my compliments towards these characters are not that high because they're all pretty much one-dimensional in a certain way. They're not that explored. But so don't take my compliments that hard. So yeah, I do think Chris is the second best character in the show because she's a bit quirky compared to everyone else, right? She has an odd fascination for ants, and that's kind of her shtick. Like that's her niche. She's the weirdo VTuber. She's like the ice queen kind of trope. You know that trope, right? Like she's the Kodere basically. And I do kind of appreciate that she's a weirdo. Because, kind of like how Nene is somehow fascinated by beetles and collects them like Pokemon cards. She's kind of like that. So yeah, she's basically that, an ice queen. And her backstory is uninteresting. Like, she went in this very vague journey to find herself, quote unquote, but I was really not interested. Is she Futa though? Nope. So, Chris was definitely the best. I disagree, but I do think she's the second best. Because at the very least, she has an interesting personality. Kodere. Yeah, she's a Kodere. So she is Menhera. She's a bit of a Menhera, actually. She has a really odd fascination for ants. So, next is Noelle. Let's talk about Noelle. Who would you compare all those to real VTubers? Mate, if I answer that question, the fans of those VTubers are gonna cancel me, so I can't. I felt like that was a trap. I almost fell for that, you motherfucker. I'm not answering that question. I'm not gonna get cancelled again, bro. Holy shit. You got me. You almost got me. You almost got me, motherfucker. Anyway. Anyway. Let's talk about Noelle. Noelle is this, very typical tsundere gyaro archetype that never really goes beyond the typical tsundere gyaro archetype. So she's this girl who is kind of a bitch at Miracle at first because, like, again, Miracle is a surface level normie who doesn't know what it's like to be a real VTuber, right? But Noelle is. Noelle is in the grind. Noelle knows what it's like, and seeing Miracle kind of pisses her off. But she somehow finds herself compelled by Miracle's bright, cheery personality to a point that she ended up helping Miracle improve herself. So, you know, kind of a flavor there. Hoti Ojo-sama, in a way, yeah. Yeah. So, you know, she has something of a flavor there. And her backstory, I think, is actually the most compelling. Because, again, that's not really saying much, but it's still a bit of a... the backstory is a bit weak, but like I think they should have went all in on her backstory. But her backstory is basically that she has been trained by her family to be the best VTuber or performer that she could be, right? And that she has to be perfect so she can satisfy her family, and that's her goal, to be perfect, to live up to her family's expectations. So she joins the VTuber award. She's this top tier VTuber, and all for her family's sake. And yeah, like that's a good theme, in my opinion, chat. I think that's a good theme because I think that's a theme that connects with content creators as a whole. Because her theme is basically the pursuit of perfection in her art. Like you're really, like, you know, you're doing something because other people tell you to rather than doing it for the sake of it being fun or if it's because of what you want. Like that's a good theme. That's a good backstory. It's just that they should have really fleshed it out a bit more, because I think that's a theme, that's a story that can be fleshed out in like 1 or 2 episodes, which is the amount of episodes they actually give Noelle. So yeah, overall, she's my third favorite of the bunch. But she has the best backstory, I think. Yeah. It's very common, it's very relatable. For a show about VTubing, that's probably the most unique. Oh, 100%, bro, that's true. Next is Kwan. So Kwan. So spoiler alert, Kwan is actually Maru Maru. Like, Kwan is a okay, spoiler. Kwan is basically the mascot character turned, hold on, not Azuki. Okay, let's just call her as not Azuki. So the way the show happened is that basically Kwan is this mascot character, and by the end of the anime, she becomes into this cute little waifu. So anyway, again, but you know what? I actually like Kwan the most. I actually really liked her the most because, okay, so Maru Maru started off as this really chill mascot character who really couldn't be bothered to help Miracle or be around her. But in real life, she's actually this handsome tomboy character who does nothing but drinks tea all day. And she's a designer. Like, that's her shtick. And the reason why I like her the most, I already see a lot of people asking why I like her the most. The reason why I like her the most was because she has the best progression and character journey throughout the entire anime. Throughout compared to everyone else. She is the most developed character in the entire story. Because again, first, she started off as this really cool, just really chill mascot character that keeps getting annoyed by Miracle, and then she starts helping her out and gets slowly attached, and then we get a bit of her really sad backstory, and by the end of the anime, she finally stops being a mascot character and like wins an NFT that lets her become an anime girl and start to perform alongside Miracle and be part of the ship, part of the crew, that kind of shit. So yeah. Wait, is she an NFT? Nope. But a funny thing is, the way she actually evolved, like she evolved from this character to this character, is that she was in this competition that allowed her to win an NFT, and this is basically the NFT. This is the Kwan, this character right here is an NFT. This mascot character, got this character because this girl is an NFT. Yeah, that's basically like, let's ignore NFTs for a bit because NFTs really have no real significance in this plot. I saw a lot of in the plot of the show. I saw a lot of people complaining about NFTs in the anime, but NFTs really never had any kind of significance in the show, so I'm just gonna ignore it. You're joking, right? Nope. It's actually kind of unique because NFTs are like basically pictures, right? NFTs are basically pictures. So this character, this avatar, is an NFT. Like, they actually somehow integrated NFTs here in a really unique way. I actually think that's a good implementation of an NFT. NFT Digivolution, Lamau. Yeah, that's basically it. I think that's pretty much like, that's a very unique way of using it, don't you think? Do they call it an NFT? Yeah, they actually call it an NFT in the show. She basically wins an NFT character model, and Kwan herself is the model. So yeah, that's pretty much why I like her. I kind of undersell it, but she was really the one that felt like she really went on a proper journey. Her backstory is pretty fucking terrible though. I like her because I like Kwan because of her journey and because of her personality and how she developed throughout the story, but her character is very fucking garbage. So she has this sad backstory about wanting to be seen as her true self, right? And originally, when she first appeared in the hold on. Hold on. Maru. Kizuna No Allele. Can they fucking show it? Okay. So this is Quan. Can you fucking show it? Jesus. Show me this fucking picture, please. Just this picture. Images. Hold on, chat. Hold on. Where the motherfucking fuck is it? Okay. So this is Quan. So this is Quan's. Okay. So this is Quan's. This is Quan's IRL thing. IRL personality. Right? Not IRL. Like, okay. I think I missed it. I think I missed explaining it. But the premise, the plot, an aspect of the show is that basically the Aiden Academy is this school where you basically astral projects a digital version of yourself, and like, so you can like invade the cyberspace and become everything who you wanna be. Male? He's actually a girl. I actually thought he was a male at first, but it's a girl. Hold on. It is a girl. Female. Apparently it's a girl. But yeah, don't worry. I actually thought it was a guy too at first. But okay, you know what? Actually, you know what? There is something that I did find about the themes of this show. But anyway, yeah. So let's talk about that later. So she has this very sad backstory about wanting to be seen as her true self, right? So again, when I first saw her, I actually thought she was a man. So I thought that it was going to be I thought that he was going to be a man, right? But then again, anime has this thing where someone who appears to be a man at first actually becomes a girl. So like, for example, in Nisekoi that happened. So and like, okay, so her backstory is that she was this very super genius graphic designer who made entire companies succeed with her graphic designing, and she gets sad about that because she wants to be seen for herself and not her art, right? And I'm like, bro, what the fuck? You are a graphic designer. You are an artist. What the fuck did you expect? What do you mean? What do you mean you wanted to be seen as to your true self? You can be a VTuber while being an artist. That way you can be seen as your true self. So she has this sad backstory about wanting to be seen as her true self because she thinks she has to hide it because nobody wants to see her as her true self, right? That's why she takes up the mascot character in the cyberspace so that nobody can tell it's her. And Miracle, fucking Miracle, is apparently the first girl that sees her for her true self for whatever reason, right? And that doesn't make sense to me. It's like, her backstory, where the fuck is her backstory? Her backstory has this, look at this. Judged for her looks rather than her character. What the fuck do you mean? You're an artist! You're an artist! So, yeah. Apparently Miracle is the first person that saw her as her true self. And it's not like the companies that were hiring her were abusing her either. Like, the high-level execs of the company she used to work in even credit her for their success. And I imagine she gets paid for a lot for it too. She wouldn't have been able to pay for her expensive fucking tea sets or whatever if she's not rich. So, I have a speculation, chat. Okay, look. Again, when I first saw her, I thought that she was a male. And that in the digital world, she was a female. So I had a feeling that she was supposed to be a trans allegory or something. Because when she was introduced in the show, again, I was confused on whether or not it was a she or a he. So I automatically assumed it was a she because again, even though she's wearing a male uniform on the school and started being slightly piqued by Miracle, that's a very common trope in anime. Where like a very femboyish looking a very handsome looking guy actually turns out to be a girl. It's a very common trope in anime. And in her backstory, she kind of did look like your typical Shota guy too. Like, she looks androgynous. So there's an argument to be had that she could be a male. But again, from the wiki, she's actually a female. So, but to me, that doesn't make any sense. Because the whole wanting to be seen as for your true self thing does not apply for her backstory of basically wanting to be seen as an artist, right? Her backstory does not make sense with her struggle. It does not have any correlation at all. But her shifting her appearance and how she behaves and how I think the writer, and how she looks like and how she actually wants to be seen in her digital self, I think the writers actually intended her to be androgynous, like a trans allegory. And I feel like if she actually was female, if she was actually a male in the real life, but actually wants to be seen as a female in her cyberspace, that would have, I think, made more sense. That would have made more sense as a trans allegory. But she's a female. She's a female all this time. So the trans allegory does not work. Because it's not a trans allegory. Because if she was actually a female this whole time and never actually struggled with her actual identity, aside from people preferring her art over her or her looks over her character, then it's not a trans allegory. But in her backstory, if she was a trans allegory, it would have made more sense. And that makes me upset for a bit. Because why the fuck did I care? Why the fuck did I have to care about her theme and her backstory? At least Noelle had a believable and grounded in reality backstory and actually represented a common issue when it comes to being a content creator. Again, the whole pursuit of perfection and losing your sense of self or fun with the process because of it. Miracle is all about the unrelenting pursuit of your dreams no matter what and not giving up. Chris is all about embracing your weirdness and using that as a selling point as a VTuber. Like, all the characters so far represent something when it comes to being a VTuber or a content creator. But Quan? What the fuck is her backstory supposed to be? What the fuck is she supposed to represent? Like, her progression in her journey again was really the best in the entire show, chat. And realizing that it meant nothing and that it doesn't actually make a lick of sense upsets me in a way. Because I was actually genuinely rooting for her. I wanted her to be trans. Or to be actually a male IRL. Because it would have made more sense for her backstory if she wanted to be seen as her true self. Like, she was actually a male in real life, but was actually a female in her digital self. That would have made more sense story-wise. And I know, okay, you know what? That would have caused a bit of like some issues, I guess, because gender politics and it upsets a few demographic. But I think when you have a story around content creators and their struggles, struggles with their identity, and like compromising realness with that kind of character and integrating it with the story is a better option. Or rather than caving it, rather than actually like making it so that she's actually a female all along. Like, she should have been trans. She should have been a male IRL. That would have made more sense. I would have been genuinely rooting for her. That would have actually been really good. If that happened, she would have been the best character in the show. Jesus. Gender stuff is only annoying if it doesn't actually make sense in the story. This would make the story better. True. Because the thing about Western storytelling is that they try to apply gender politics and like ham-fist gender identity and gender politics in the most fucking unnecessary way they can. They try to put shit like that even when it doesn't belong there. But this theme here, this gender theme here would have actually made sense. Because this show was actually like, the main theme of the Kizuna AI show was that you're supposed to be you can be anything in the digital self. So putting that, and a lot of people actually struggle with their identity and want to change how they want to be perceived in the internet. So this would have made more sense. Jesus, bro. And they didn't have the balls to make this guy actually male. That's the problem for me. And again, the reason why I'm going on a rant about it is because I think she's the best character. It's just that they wasted a fucking potential here. It's such a wasted fucking potential. Jesus. I am exasperated of the LGBT soup group being everywhere. I mean, it's only everywhere because a lot of people a lot of big name execs in Hollywood or whatever try to apply it in places where it doesn't belong. That's why a lot of people are tired of it, including me. I don't want, like, politics in general put ham-fisted in my shows when when it's not necessary or when it doesn't fit the character or the story. I don't like that too. But not Dosagi, according to analytics, reverse traps like her and Tsugumi no Nisakoi are hot to otaku. I mean, yeah, I guess. Again, a lot of people, I feel like the execs basically just wanted to pull the rug pull on that, I guess. I pull that, you know what I mean. Yeah. I'm struggling to come up with a phrase to exactly describe how disastrous of a fucking potential this show would have gotten with this one. Again, Quan is easily the best character in the show. Actually, the best character in the show. So, the next one is Riz. This Riz is basically like Riz is basically like this genki, energetic girl hype, independent woman who has a thing for data, and that's how she improves herself. Like, her whole shtick is being independent and original and finding your niche, being special for something no one else can do. And it's pretty fucking boring, chat. And I think the theme and the issue represents is in the show is good though, because what she represents, chat, is again being independent, being original, and finding your niche, right? It's just that she was introduced really late into the anime. She never really got to develop as much as the others, and because of that, I'm not really interested in her. I don't even remember her backstory anymore if she had one. Riz, more like Fizz, true. So yeah, it's basically our ensemble chat. Ooh, yay. Very interesting. So if I had to rank these people again, Miracle is the worst fucking character. Riz is the second worst character. Chris is like, oh no, Noelle is the third worst character. Chris is the second best character, and Quan is the best character. Also keep in mind, what is the target audience? The Asian market. The Asian market don't care much for trans people. I guess that's true. I feel like, yeah, actually, you know what? Yeah, that's true. But I feel like even as a VTuber, Babi Nikus are basically very... there was this very popular VTuber back then about... do you guys know about Noja Loli? Oh, what's her fucking name again? No... Fuck, I forgot her name. It was this VTuber who was actually a guy, like an OG-san, but streamed as a... Noja Loli OG-san. Yeah, okay, yeah. Noja... I feel like even if they tried to apply Quan, like if Quan was actually a male and then was actually a female IRL, I feel like it would have been a great reference to the Babi Nico trope in the VTuber brand, which is okay, I guess. But again, they should have committed. They should have made Quan a male, a penis haver. What is this music from? From Streamer Overload? Yep. So yeah. Real question. Besides their blandness, who has the best character design? In the main cast, I actually think Quan has the best character design. Hold on. She has another outfit. Hold on. She has another outfit that I think is the best. She has another outfit. Where's her other outfit? Okay, this outfit. Wait, no. Wait, am I missing something? Wait, no. Okay, actually, you know what? No. I think Noelle has the best design. Wait, no. Hold on. Mandian, you're so crazy about this girl. Again, that's because I actually liked her. She's the only person I liked. And you have to realize, chat, every single character in this show was absolutely dog shit. Quan was the only, like, Kwan was the only person I was rooting for. That's why I really like her. How about the principal? I actually forgot what the principal in Kizuna No Allele. I think the principal had the best character design. Hold on. Where's the fucking principal? Principal... This one. Principal Auris, yeah. This is a good design, right? This is a good design, right? That looks good. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah. I think the best... I think she may be a contender, chat. But as a whole, I actually do think... Again, I do think the character design is good. I think the character designs as a whole is good. Like, I could see these models become VTubers themselves. I can see it. I can see it. Yeah. She actually looks... she actually reminds me of Soniora from Genshin Impact in a way, don't you think? Pokemon Gym Trainer. Oh, shit, true. Actually, you know what? True. Hold on. Nah, never mind. I thought there was some resemblance, but nah. But I think I think this girl's design is fucking awesome. I don't know if she's the hag though. She looks too young. But anyway, yeah. Because Jesus, bro, look at those eyes, bro. Look at the color. Look at her color scheme, bro. Pink eyes. Like every single character in this fucking show is good. Zombieland Saga touched on presenting as female despite physical anatomy. I think it went... I don't think it went anywhere, or they could have been... no problem. It's a shame Kwan didn't go there. I actually haven't watched Zombieland Saga yet. But if there was a trans allegory in Zombieland Saga, then hey, you know what? That's good on them. But anyway, let's talk about themes. Because, let's talk about themes, chat. Hold on. So every character is good. You say the designs are good. I think the designs are like cool, like average, like 6 out of 10s. Mm-hmm. So themes. So again, I actually got intrigued by the choice of themes and the VTuber struggles that this anime decided to show. Like they actually did tackle a lot that I think were interesting. Like, hold on, let me list it down for you guys. They tried to tackle misinformation, criticism, hate, what was it? What it means to be content creator, how to succeed. So yeah, so again, this one. They tried to tackle misinformation, criticism, hate, and like what it means to be a content creator and how to succeed. And when you think about it, those are very good points to tackle in a VTuber anime. Because that's pretty much a universal problem, right? Right? These themes are good, right? But I hate how one-dimensional, quick and polished and reductive and dumbed down everything is. Like, Oshinoko actually represents all those themes better. And I guess that's why a lot of people compared it to. Because again, they're not exactly similar shows, but they just have similar overlapping themes. But the execution is very bad. So first, let's talk about criticism. Or like, what it means to be a criticism and hate. So, oh god. I wish the viewers in this fucking anime were actually how viewers acted in real life. Because the viewers aren't actually how people act when they deliver their criticism. Like, the viewers' criticism in this show are so basic and they aren't really even harsh at all. It's like, yeah, they're bots. They're basically like, hey, you should work on your dancing. Hey, your singing is a bit off tune. You can do better. Hey, you're kind of copying something there. You're a copycat and all that kind of shit. Like, brother, what the fuck? That's not how people throw criticism, motherfucker. That's people call you a people. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to say that. People call you slurs in the real world. They tell you to kill yourself. They make fun of everything and not just your appearance and your performance. They call you names and exaggerate or even downright spread misinformation and out of context narratives. And like, I kind of understand why they wanted to do that, right? Because it's very idealized. It's this surface level bare bones corporate anime shit. They don't actually want to show like the real what actually the real world in this industry is, right? They wouldn't want to show the actual dark recesses of people's minds when they're being toxic. When they're on that toxic gossip train, right? Like they want to be lighter. They want to downplay the emotions people feel when they get harassed or criticized. Yeah. So, God. So if you're looking for a show with a realer, more grounded view of what it's really like to be criticized, Oshinoko does it better. Oshinoko 100% does it better, bro. Yeah. But, actually, you know what? There is actually something of a saving grace here. Because, episode 10. Is there like an episode 10 here? Can I see the episodes? Whatever. Oh, episode 10. Whatever. Episode 10. Let's talk about episode 10. I'm just gonna fucking show you guys the Opera the browser. Where the fuck is the OBS? OBS, where are you? Episode 10. Episode. Kizuna No Allele episode 10. Because I actually... Okay, chat, look. Oh my god! Okay, Okay. Let's talk about episode 10 for a bit. I never actually... I haven't visited this site yet. But, this show boldly asked, what if we made a Love Live series but made it really boring? True. Fucking true. Okay. So, episode 10 in Kizuna No Allele is it's actually the best episode in the series, in my opinion. But again, that's not saying much because the entire fucking anime is boring as shit. But it's the best episode in the anime because it felt like Miracle was actually facing some semblance of actual adversity. That she's actually outside her comfort zone. Like, episode 10 was basically the darkest hour for our main character here. It was rushed. It felt like Miracle got out of that dark headspace a bit too fast, but the groundwork was there, you know? So, in episode 10, Miracle gets told by Riz, this character. Riz basically told Miracle, hey, why do you keep asking your friends for help? I mean, I know friends are good and all, but you kinda need to have a niche and a shtick to your own to stand out. So naturally, like, Miracle gets bothered by that. And, because she's been basically this entire show, she's nothing without her friends. She's been relying on them to improve and shit. And it makes sense to her because, again, Miracle is basically piggybacking off of Noelle and Chris's success. Chris is a weirdo that's more talented than Miracle. Noelle is a pretty girl that's more popular than her. And Quan is still a mascot at this point of the story. And Riz is more popular than her too. But what is Miracle? Miracle is nothing. Miracle doesn't have anyone to make herself stand out as a person. And that bothers her. That fucking bothers her. So she tries to find her own niche. She looks up guides on the internet for how to get clout. And she sees a video telling her that if she wants followers and clout, she has to fucking copy someone. And I think that premise is really good. That darkest hour plot is really good. It makes sense. So what Miracle does is that instead of copying some aspect of another content creator and integrating your own twist or niche into it, Miracle actually downright copies everything literally, to a point where she's basically a carbon copy of Kizuna AI and her own friends. She copies their own songs, their original song covers, and everything. And because of that, she loses followers. Her ranking in the clout competition gets lower and lower, and she gets, quote unquote, criticized by people for being a copycat. And again, criticized being used extremely lightly here. So she's in her darkest hour and she wants to give up because the clout competition is almost here and her ranking has gone down significantly. At this point, she may no longer be able to qualify. And that in itself, that darkest hour plot is really fucking good. Again, something it could have been tweaked a lot, but this was the first time in the story where I genuinely got invested in Miracle. Like, this was when Miracle actually felt like she was being challenged. The episode kind of downplays again what it's like to be criticized and how criticism is actually delivered IRL, but Miracle's reaction in the situation itself is something a lot of VTubers and content creators face. It's really common, it's very relatable. It's very, very cool. But then it gets solved by her friends telling her, yo, shut the fuck up. Everyone gets sad sometime, it's not the end of the world, so let's fucking go. And then Noelle force feeds her cake, and then Miracle gets happy-go-lucky again. She makes an original song, and everything's fine again. And I'm like, wait, what? That's it? That's fucking it? Bro, that's fucking it? Like, Oshinoko. In Oshinoko, bro, Akane didn't just... Akane. Oshinoko. Like, in Akane from Oshinoko didn't just recover from that headspace just because Aqua saved her and her friends told her consoling words, bro. Akane took entire fucking weeks of moping around even after that. And even then, she was still affected and scared. She was hiding her mental illness by pretending to be Aqua's mom, bro. Like, I'm just a bit disappointed because it really felt rushed. I know that the anime, like, has a limited time for this. Like, they couldn't afford 2 episodes to really explore that kind of mindset. So I understand why the studio had to rush it. I was just disappointed that it was fixed that easily. Because not only was Miracle's headspace recovered that fast, her clout ranking recovered too. Like, what the fuck, bro? Again, her clout ranking steeped down significantly because she was just copying everyone. So, she does one original song and suddenly viewers are suddenly forgetting that she was a clout-hungry copycat. Suddenly, her ranking goes up significantly, again, by one original song. What? Like, her clout ranking should have taken quite some time to recover, bro. She shouldn't have to get her cake and eat it too. Like, have her clout recover in episode 11 or 12 or something. That way the finale would actually have a bigger stake, a better impact on her standing. That way she'd be more determined and desperate to actually get to the top 15. Actually have Miracle have a struggle in a meaningful way here. Jesus. This is definitely not how VTubing works. Yeah, true. Like, it's basically, just don't get sad, Lamau. Yeah, true. Just don't be sad, Lamau. Yeah, that's basically how it does. She has plat armor. Oh, she does, bro. She fucking does have plat armor. Holy shit. Oh my fucking god. So yeah, that's my whole problem with the whole criticism aspect of this show. I'm gonna hydrate for a bit. So next one, hold on, what? Is it just me or do all the girls look like they were made in the same character creator? I mean, I imagine they were made by the same artist and had the same principle when they were being they are being made. But as a whole, I think they look pretty. Because they were. Yeah. They were. They're pretty much made by the same guy, I think. So, next up, misinformation. So, they tackle misinformation in the most bare bones way they could. So, in episode 9, they have this floating board racing thing. Hold on. Episode 9 racing. Kizuna No Allele. So yeah, then in episode 9, they have this little board racing thing, and Miracle just wants to compete it for fun, and it actually ups the clout ranking in a way. So she wants to participate, right, along with her friends. And in episode 9, I shit you not, bro, I shit you not, someone hijacks into the mainframe and tells the competitors that someone is a lucky golden goose or like a glowy, a plant in the race. And that if someone actually captures the plant, like someone identifies the glowy and like captures it, they'd win the game immediately. Right? So then every competitor, every racer starts speculating on who the glowy is. And they assume it's Miracle. Because Miracle has been extremely lucky in the race so far. So boom, everybody's trying to take her down. Everyone except Riz, because this was when Riz gets introduced in the story. So Riz comes in, she helps Miracle, and Riz tries to hide her from everyone else because everybody's hunting her down, and that's it. That is their way of trying to relay what misinformation is. Some 4chaner hijacks into the mainframe, tells people that there's a plant, that there's a glowy, and then all hell breaks loose. That's that's their idea of misinformation, chat. It's actually more ridiculous when I actually say it out loud. Like, holy fucking shit, bro. That's actually really fucking funny. That's what they think misinformation is. Jesus. Like, bro, someone jacks into the main oh my fucking god. That episode was so bad and boring, bro. I couldn't help but think that this was their way to try to recall or like loop back on the whole misinformation campaign that Kizuna AI went through years ago, right? And I can't help but feel insulted about that in a way, because like, chat, look, Aiden Academy got one guide. True, they did. So for some context, chat, so for some context, there was this whatever. Oh hey, here's my video around it. Fucking watch my video so you can get the full context. So whatever. Watch this video if you like. But basically, back then, Kizuna AI experienced a career-crippling drama where a lot of people thought the original person behind her was gonna get replaced because of the Kizuna AI clone project. And the project was basically just to maximize their productivity, and it was exacerbated by very cryptic tweets by Nozomi Kasuga, like the voice actor behind Kizuna AI, and like certain behaviors and songs she made on concerts, right? And her presence in the main channel was also getting less and less. But in reality, she was actually doing a lot of concerts and commercials. So that fed a lot of misinformation and rumoring among her other fans that she was gonna get replaced against her will. Yeah. So if you guys remember this, then you remember this. You know how it's like. However, Update, the company behind the company behind Kizuna AI, Update did not address this misinformation at all, even when it became a huge problem. So because of that, a lot of people were spraying rumors and misinformation about AI being replaced because nobody understood what the fuck was going on. And a lot of overseas fans, especially the Chinese, like, they got turned off from this because they didn't want anyone aside from Nozomi Kasuga playing Kizuna AI. So they were doing a boycott, and it resulted in her losing a lot of her popularity. And I have no fucking idea why they did not let I or Kasuga address this the moment it became a problem. But I fucking blame Update itself, bro. So yeah, misinformation and fake news. Like, I cannot stress enough how big this yab was for Kizuna AI as a whole. This crippled her career. And to reduce this this career-crippling misinformation reference to a fucking 4chaner hijacking into the mainframe episode? Into this, whatever the fuck episode 9 was? Reducing this reference as a racing game troll spreading rats for the lulz? Like, bro, what the fuck? You do fucking know misinformation actually plays a bigger role and has bigger implication than this, right? And the way how everyone treats this seriously is weird too. Like everyone in the show was like, misinformation is so dangerous and yucky and gross and wacky. Classic fake news. The absolute state, bro. The internet, bro. And Miracle was like, oh no, I'm so sorry for believing and spreading misinformation myself. I didn't know any better. And then Riz says, no, it's okay, Miracle. It happens to the best of us. As long as you take accountability for spreading misinformation, then it's okay. You can be forgiven. And I'm like, what? What? A fucking 4chaner jacked into the school's mainframe, locked the organizers out of the competition, managed to troll these motherfuckers, and all they think was that I'm sorry, I'll try not to spread misinformation. What? I feel that, bro, you have bigger problems here. This highly prestigious high-tech school cybersecurity getting breached by some random 4chaner has a more dangerous implication than the fact that said 4chaner said there was a glowy in the race. Like, what? And the school's reaction to this was like, hey everyone in the racing game, the anonymous account who hijacked the cyberspace and said that there was this glowy in the competition has been banned. Please continue. What? It wasn't even like a real misinformation event. It was just a troll who decided to mess with the event for some reason. And again, reducing Kizuna AI's clone project misinformation drama to something like this, like it's almost insulting in a way to Kizuna AI, right? It's so insulting. Again, a big problem in this anime is the fact that the themes and the problems they showcase they don't just half-ass the problems and everything here, they quarter-ass it, if that makes sense. This is terrible writing story? It is! It is, bro. Holy shit. Holy fucking shit. I got insulted for Kizuna AI for boiling down her drama to that. So episode 9, 4chan hacker is closer to the Game Awards guy who thanked his rabbi for his George. Yep. Jesus. Holy shit. Who wrote the story of this? Oh my fucking god. Who wrote the story? I don't know. Let's see. Staff. Let's see the staff. Close. Who's the director? Wait, really? Okay, I don't know who the fuck this guy is, but this guy? Okay, chat, do you have any idea who Deko Akao is? Hold on. I feel like you don't. This guy wrote a lot of good shit back then. But also some really bad shit too, like Assassin's Pride. But like, bro. Okay, you know what? In Another Life with My Smartphone. Hige Hero, High School Prodigies. Okay, so far her... Okay, wait, look. She wrote for Komi. She wrote for... Noragami? Holy shit. She wrote for... Oh my god! She's gonna write for this anime, the second VTuber anime. And she wrote Yokai Watch. Interesting. For 4 episodes. Okay, she wrote for... Wait. Okay. Screen piece? Oh shit, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I was too immersed. Okay. let me give you guys some pointers again. This is the director. Where the fuck is this? So I took a scroll in here, right? I took a scroll here. I don't have any idea who the fuck this guy is, but I do know who this guy is because she wrote a lot of the things that I recognized. I've seen her name before. So her track record is a bit mixed. She wrote for some episodes in Yokai Watch. She wrote a few episodes for Noragami, for My Little Monster. Okay. Komi Can't Communicate. Kizuna No Allele, we saw that. Higehiro, interesting. The detective is already dead, interested. The incest, the mom incest anime. Like she wrote, her track record is for Komi. Okay, yeah, she also wrote Komi. Komi-san. Where's Komi-san? Here, Komi-san. So the script writer's track record is a bit mixed. So I guess this one is one of her else, and she's going to write for the second VTuber anime, which is this one, this VTuber Legend, for the VTuber Legend anime. So I'm hoping, you know what, chat? Look, let's give her the benefit of the doubt. Let's hope she actually makes something happen here. Oh no, this is bad. I don't know. Komi did have a source material, Allele didn't. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I guess it's easier to write a good script if the story is already laid out. But we'll see. Might be a showrunner issue, true. We can't pinpoint the mistakes, how dog shit this anime is just by one person. But yeah. Yeah. Fuck, so fucking boring. Like, chat, again, the anime, they try to talk about the problems and themes as a content creator in the most basic way possible. They're just platitudes. Their advice for content creators are like platitudes upon platitudes. Like it's basically just like, improve yourself, be original, be weird, just have fun, learn to talk better and converse better. And it's like, no, bro, no. Yeah, here's this. Here's episode 12. Here's episode 10, the best episode of the series. And, again, episode 9 is fucking terrible. This is where, yeah. Yeah. There's gonna be a second? I don't know. I feel like they don't. Let me look that up. Kizuna No Allele Season 2. Oh my fucking god, bro. Really? Well, who wants to do a watch along, chat? You didn't know? I did not know. Like I said, I only really watched the story, like, I watched and knew some things about the anime like 2 days ago. So I guess this time the cast is gonna be better. Bigger, I mean. Oh, fuck, bro. Fuck, bro. I don't know if I want to watch this, honestly. I guess it's making money. Let's look about that. Kizuna no Allele Season 1 success. Let's see if it was a success. Is Kizuna no Allele a success? Lit based. Uh, Man, what the fuck? I can't see anything. I'll try to look at it later. I'll update you, chat. They have money to burn, I guess. They have more money to burn. More true, I guess. Like, chat, look. It's kind of sad, honestly, because I feel like Kizuna AI should have been the person to tell a great story about what it's like to be a VTuber, right? She has faced the highs and lows of being a VTuber. The suffering, the misinfo, the fake news, what it's like to be, what's it like to be, what the fuck? What it's like to be on the top, the sorrows of like losing relevancy, being forgotten, imposter syndrome, insecurity, etc., etc., etc. But I experienced all of those. But it's rough because I felt like I herself, like Nozomi Kasuga, can't express this enough because these kinds of themes, chat, they have to go through execs and Japanese suits. And her saying those things hurt the perfect image of Kizuna AI. So it's really something that the person behind AI can't outwardly express, right? And it's a damn shame because I felt like, okay, actually, you know what? In my previous video, chat, I said that Kizuna AI isn't the person to be able to say what it's like to be a VTuber now because the industry is different compared to it back then. And I take that back now. I take that back. Put that on the streaming pile of shit takes that I've made over the couple months because now I actually think, now more thinking about it, I actually think that I would be one of the people that's qualified to tell that story more than anyone. Because even if the industry is different now, the fact that it is different now would be a cool perspective to look at. Like the struggles and drama that affected I is universal as a content creator and as a VTuber. So it doesn't really matter if the industry is different. The fact of the matter is that she went through something very rough. Something that not a lot of VTubers will experience. So she knows what it's like more than anyone, especially in the Japanese corpo scene. I herself, not the scripted I. True, yeah. People like Mirai Akari, Pimaru, or Kizuna AI or Keison are really the people that are the most qualified to tell those stories. Because they've been through it all. The highs and lows, the good and bad, the W's and the L's, the victories and the struggles, they've been through it all. And I guess it's a damn shame because Kizuna AI, Nozomi Kasuga's experience did not reflect in this anime. And like, it's such a damn shame. Nozomi Kasuga's pretty much revealed that she's AI, so I think it's okay to talk about this. Kizuna AI, Nozomi Kasuga actually had her birthday a few days ago, but you know, I do hope she's doing well. I hope someone actually manages to like manifest her voice and her experience into something that can truthfully say her experiences. You know, chat, like, I like to imagine that Aka Kasaka approached her when making Oshinoko, to be honest. And if that's the case, good. Because at the end of the day, as a genuine VTuber fan, I don't want to have the VTubers I like just be a zoo animal and entertain the masses and put up a face. I want the people behind the VTubers I like to be able to tell their stories and share their experiences, like fucked up or otherwise. I want them to be happy, you know? I want them to have a voice. Like, a voice that can be spoken as raw and powerfully as it could, rather than be filtered and be twisted and silenced by execs and corpos. And I guess that's why I really like Oshinoko. I stopped away for a sec. What happened to her? She took a break. She's irrelevant now. Didn't she buy Kizuna's IP? No, no, no. So, what they did was that they created Kizuna AI Incorporated. This company right here. And Nozomi Kasuga owns Kizuna AI Inc. But Kizuna AI Inc. is still under Activate or Update. It's just that it's a separate branch that Nozumi Kasuga is managing. But it's not actually hers. What about Perfect Blue? Yeah, Perfect Blue also does like a better job conveying a lot of the themes better. Basically owned but not managed. Hama. Puppet just as always. It's always like these when it comes to like corpos chat. Like when you hear like Mirai Akari's fucking horror stories when it comes to her management under Entom or under whatever the fuck was under her, bro. If Mirai Akari suffered that much, I imagine Kizuna AI suffered more. So how much control do you think she has over Kizuna? I don't know. Probably not a lot. Probably not a lot. You can only imagine. True. It's such a sad thing, bro. I really wanted to fucking like Kizuna No Allele because historically speaking, chat, Kizuna No Allele, or whatever. The Kizuna AI anime is like, it's supposed to be significant because it's the first VTuber anime. So, you know, knowing what I do for a living and what I'm known for, I am hoping that it was going to be a good one. It would set the precedent. But nope. Fucking terrible start. Jesus. It's not the first VTuber anime? Wait, really? What's the first VTuber anime then? I feel like it is the first VTuber anime actually. Hologram Copium. Okay. The first, like, you know, TV show anime. Fuck off, chat. Fuck off. Yeah. Maybe the female demographic like this anime, bro, they hate it. The only people that like this anime are like die-hard Kizuna AI fans. And even then, let's look at Kizuna No Allele's like my anime list. Even back then, 5 out of 10. I feel like this is too generous. Make it a 4 or 3, then I'd agree. Female here who watched it, I hated it, Lamau. Why did you watch it? Let me watch it so I can tell you what to feel about it. Understand? So I can make content out of it. Motherfuckers. Jesus, you guys are so ungrateful. I swear to God. But what it's whatever, chat. It's whatever. This show would have been great if they kept it to their YouTube channel. Trying to appeal to a huge base out of the gate was the biggest mistake. Most foreign anime watchers are shonen watchers. See Crunchyroll Demon Slayer awards with smattering people only enjoy other mukbangs. Kaigai VTuber fans are often cringe talked. Don't need in English usually because it tends to make my blood pressure and go up. Negative reviews make sense because a lot of people living are them. Anime watchers who aren't into VTubers. 2. Toxic Kagai Nekes who hate on whatever. This is copium. The closest genre for this show to fit into would be idol, but one song, albeit. Okay, I agree. The music is actually good. The music actually is good, and the performances, especially in the last one. What the fuck, motherfucker? You say all these good things about the anime and you give it a 5? No, bro, give it a 4 or a 3. But this is copium. Anime watchers who aren't into VTubers? Bro, I'm the most degenerate fucking VTuber watcher you could ever have. And I fucking hated this show. Not recommended. They've been gonna swear. They're even trying to sell us on the concept of NFTs in the anime. Yes, NFTs for the digital time are just a screenshot. Okay, I feel like I feel like I have to rectify. I feel like I have to correct this. Chat, they actually do not promote NFTs. They actually just introduce NFTs as a concept and what it's for, rather than any sort of possibility that it could be good for like for money making purposes. And again, fucking again, Quan is literally an NFT. Quan's character model is literally an NFT. So again, the Japanese side has a different perspective on NFTs. They think it's a good thing for rights reasons. But it's the things that you see in the internet about them trying to sell you an NFT is not true. It's actually misinformation. They explained NFTs, but but not in the way where fucking promote like Westerners try to promote NFTs, like as a generic, like as a quick easy hack, or money hack or something. They talked about it, but it's really like, oh god, it's really not as big as a problem as a lot of people think it is. I feel like a lot of people, I feel like these kinds of sentiments are just a plus ones to add to the criticism in the show. Yeah. Misinformation? You mean they hacked into Eden from mainframe to promote NFTs? Real. If you're interested in the idea of VTubers, just go watch some VTubers and find one that suits your taste best. This anime is just not about, it's not just good. It's just not good. Why even wasting your breath in this anime when there's things to do such as cut? Fuck off, bro. Heck, even if you want to explore the dark side of being a VTuber, any showbiz related things, Oshinoko is your best bet. True. It even higher on the same season as this. The anime was doomed near the start. It only made dumber decisions as it went on. True. There's not much value in terms of watching this anime. Kizuna no fucking thanks. I can agree with half of this guy's what is this guy's saying. But again, pretty much that's true. If you were watching Kizuna no Allele expecting a VTuber anime, prepare to be disappointed. Again, it's not a VTuber anime. It is a high school anime. It's basically the same plot as fucking My Hero Academia. But not as fleshed out or not as interesting. Hello, Funny Bunny Man. Hello, Aggressor. Hello. Since we're here, what would you recommend in place of the show? I'm still fresh into anime. Not gonna lie. Wait, what do you mean? Like, what VTuber anime would I recommend instead of this one? Right now, I don't really know anyone. I don't really know any VTuber anime that has the same. But Bacano, I guess. But if you're talking about which VTuber, hold on. Actually, you know what? Just recommend. Just fucking watch Oshinoko, bro. Yeah. Like a better show that tries to do the same things this show tries to do, not necessarily VTuber. Oshinoko. Oshino fucking ko, bro. Like straight up. Just watch Oshinoko. Because it's literally the themes, the problems, and everything this anime tries to say, Oshinoko does better. It's a high school anime, just happens to have VTubers. Not a VTuber anime about the struggles of the industry. True. Perfect Blue is quite good too. Well, yeah, Perfect Blue is good too, but I guess a lot of people would be turned off by the fact that it's old. And the anime is like, it's old looking and it's not exactly aesthetic. But I'm going to try and ask you. I'm gonna try and I'm going to try and answer that question differently. If there was a VTuber group that I would want to see an anime of, it would be like not necessarily a VTuber group about being a VTuber, but like a VTuber group about their lore. It would be Hololive Myth. I feel like Hololive Myth, the lore behind Hololive Myth would make for the perfect fucking anime. That's my opinion. I fell in love with So I'm Streaming is also another interesting manga about streamers in general. There was an arc about VTubers. Interesting. Myth bad ending is proof that people would love it. True, actually. Myth's bad ending was so good. People outside Hololive actually wait no. People outside Hololive actually enjoyed it because like the lore behind Myth and the dynamic that they have, the opposing contrasts and everything is amazing. It's so fucking amazing. Like, I know a lot of the VTuber lore around certain VTubers like Nijisanji, Hololive, and literally every single Hololive lore, but Myth's lore and the dynamics that they have is like perfect. The party balance is perfect. It's so fucking good. Like, the story writes itself. It's so fucking amazing. If Hololive would make an anime, I won't. If Hololive would make an anime, I'm going to bet that Hololive would probably make an anime about Tokinosora. But I would not recommend that. If I were them, I would not recommend that. I'd actually recommend Myth. Because as an introduction to their world, Myth would do the best job. 100%, bro. 100 fucking percent. So fucking epic. Absolutely so fucking epic. I just want a Pecora animation. Ame is the binder of the myth. Yeah. Ame is pretty much the lore-wise Myth. Ame is pretty much the VTuber, the center that holds the group together. Because she exudes so much main character syndrome, chat. She does. Oh, not main character energy, not main character syndrome. She exudes so much main character energy. Because, like, when you think about it, everyone in Myth are like really wild mythical beings with their mythical powers and stuff like that. But Amelia Watson is the only normal one. Amelia Watson is the only normal one. And because she's the only normal one, she has the most potential and the most, like, she'd be the most interesting to follow. It's shown here. It's such a good fucking anime. God fucking damn it. I'd so fucking British Batman. Basically, yeah. I fucking want a Myth anime, bro. I honestly wish Hololive would just make a Myth anime instead of like a Tokinosora anime. Because like, it's so good. Maybe in terms of kayfabe, but in practice, Kiara is more of a leader these days. No. I feel like most people confuse the leader for the heart. Kiara is not the leader. Kiara is the heart. Kiara is the glue that holds everyone together. Kiara is the one that motivates everyone in the group. Kiara is the one that pushes for projects to be done. Kiara is the one that's like, she's basically that Genki girl that inspires everyone in the group and makes people do things. That's not the leader. That's the heart. I made an entire video about it. If you guys can watch that if you like. But I understand why a lot of people misconstrue that for the leader because their role is pretty much somewhat similar, but there's a distinct difference. Kiara's the heart, not the leader. Oh my god. I would recommend Shnee's analysis for Myth's bad ending. Yeah. I've already seen this video.
Okay, this is so...
I've already seen this video. I pretty much agree with every single one here. I pretty much agree with every single fucking one of this video made. What about Kali? Kali? Okay, the trope about Kali is actually the next VTuber tropes video. It's going to be about Kali. Kali is the powerhouse. Oh, motherfucker. He leaked it. He fucking leaked it. But yeah, Kali is the powerhouse. So in a group setting, I have this study. Well, not study. It's more like a theory. Like VTuber group party composition theory. It's basically an entire like science. It's like this entire fucking scientific paper on what makes the best kind of group. I actually presented it to a lot of VTuber companies and they always found it fascinating, and now I feel bad because I feel like I introduced this very fucking research-based hypothesis to them, and they just starting to take it, and I'm not fucking getting paid for the things that I'm actually doing here, bro. I need to get fucking paid for this shit. So, Lusagi about to get the meta on VTubers. True. So the meta for VTubers, for VTuber group is basically, so in a VTuber group, you have to think about party composition. You have to fill up the role that every single VTuber has to fill, not necessarily in terms of trope and role, but not necessarily in tropes of like niche, not niche, in niche and trope, but rather their role and their dynamic in the group. You have to have the powerhouse, you have to have the heart, you have to have the poster child or the face, you have to have the leader, and you have to have I'm not gonna say the last one because that's going to be another spoiler for a future video. But basically you have to think about that. You have to think about that group dynamic when you want to make your party composition when it comes to VTuber groups. And the reason why a lot of the reason why a lot of VTuber groups are very awkward around each other and don't necessarily complement each other personality-wise is because they lack that composition. They lack that party balance. It's not just about who gets along well the most. It's about also covering for each other's weaknesses and complementing each other's strengths. When you're a VTuber agency, you have to think about that. I feel like that's very important. And again, I could go into an entire fucking tangent about how to do that, chat. And I feel like that's what Hololive managed to accomplish with Myth. That's what Hololive managed to accomplish with Myth. And that's why I actually think that when everybody wants to fucking launch their own VTuber group, fucking analyze Myth first. Or if not, pay me to analyze Myth for you. Like, I would actually give you an entire fucking rundown on why Myth worked so well. Beyond the fact that they caused an entire, like, cultural revolution in the internet and streaming space because they're the first VTuber group to do so. It's also by the fact that it's their dynamic. It's the perfect way, the way that they complement and like fit around each other. That's why they work so well. That's why people fucking love them. And why a lot of people are so like in love with them. Like there's a science to be broken down here, and not a lot of people want to talk about it. Because not everybody is a fucking schizo. Not everybody is so involved and schizophrenic enough to talk about it, to really actually research that, but I am. Not just me, I imagine. I presume a lot of people are also just as schizophrenic as I am when it comes to these kinds of shit. But hey, it's my passion. I love Myth so much. Tell us your price for the info? I don't know. I don't know. I wonder how you'd contrast Council Risk versus Myth in terms of composition. Myth still outranks them. Myth fucking outranks them by a massive fucking margin. Company's business structure is still far important, though. Yeah, that's true. I'm just saying, if you're a VTuber, company, of course, fucking infrastructure is more important than party composition. I'm just saying. Like there's a science to be unraveled there. You just need to have someone that's schizophrenic enough to actually talk about it. Comparison to other JP Gen? Let me think. Okay. I think the closest JP Gen that almost lang ha, almost just it doesn't actually rival the same kind of great balance party composition that Myth does, but the best gen that Hololive managed to pump up is Hololive Gen 3. Yeah, Gen 3. Yeah, someone actually managed to, Gen 3 is already predicted it. Yeah, it's Gen 3. Gen 3's party composition is also really good. Not as tweaked as Myth, not as like perfect as Myth, but you know, it's good. It's good. Hololive Gen 3 is absolutely fucking cracked. It's a shame that they're missing a member. Absolutely a damn fucking shame. How about ID? We know very well ID just have 3 members each gen. Yeah, that's the problem. I feel like it really depends because, again, I have this entire fucking theory on what makes a group, on what makes the best kind of party composition, right? So when you only have 3 members, you have to compress that composition, that party composition into 3 members or 4. It depends on you. You have to compress that. So someone has to both be the leader, the powerhouse, the heart, and the poster child, and everything at the same around the same 3 members. And in terms of Holo ID, who is the perfect balance? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I have to think about that. So 5 members is optimal. I think 4 to 5 members is the best VTuber group debut number. Yeah, I think that's the best. I think that's the optimal strat. Do you think VTuber companies want to focus more on the individual talents versus group cohesion? Yeah. Well, we can see a trend on small corpos focusing on individuals, but we can also see a trend where the big corpos focus on group cohesion more than the individuals. But I do think a balance of both has to be done. Like, you have to think about both people, you know? You have to think about both, obviously. I think you have to think about the group cohesion and the dynamic and the party composition of the group, but you also have to think, you have to also to make it so that the individuals don't need each other to be relevant. You need to make it so that the whole is more than the sum of its parts. That's basically it. But not reliant on those parts, you know? Niji is silently removing them, true, with the whole leak. But I'm talking about it in the same way that Niji has themes. Niji has like themes. Like, you know, Luna, Exole, Crisis, they have themed VTuber groups. I think that's why I think they're actually putting more on the group cohesion. But they're not actually thinking about the group dynamics itself, I think. I don't think so, no. ID is absolutely a success. Numerous highly successful people, some more than the others. Oh wait, no, never mind. That's not exactly for me. Kiara is irrelevant without myth. What the fuck, bro? I will not take that Kiara slander, bro. It's actually the fucking opposite. Myth would not be anywhere without Kiara, bro. Kiara is like the Kiara actually pushes the group to do things. Amelia Watson is the one that motivates. But who the fun... okay. Amelia Watson is the one that innovates. But who do you think pushes Ame to do what he does? Who do you think fucking inspires and like helps Callie with her shit? Who do you think bridges the gap between JP and Holo ID? Who do you think bridged the gap between Nijisanji and Hololive? I will not fucking take that Kiara fucking slander, bro. Kiara is arguably one of the more important members in Myth. She's actually like up there. What the fuck, bro? Holy shit, I'm actually mouthing here. Holy fuck. That was such a fucking L take. I actually got upset about it. Holy fuck. She's the glue that holds Myth together, bro. I will not take that slander. Holy shit. Jesus. Myth without Kiara is like Hololive Gen 2. Worse, bro. Holy. Funny enough, the comment below that one asked any hot takes. Oh. I mean, if he was asking me, I would have given my hot take. But if he was asking the chat, then I guess that was actually a hot take. You know what? That was actually a hot take. Good. But what do you think about Niji EN's group dynamics in contrast to Holo EN? Do you want another hot take? Do you want another hot take? There are certain groups whose dynamics in a GEN I think feels forced. I'm not gonna say which one. I don't wanna be. I've already said enough hot takes, but there are just like chat. In things like this, you can't exactly articulate it, right, chat? You just kind of feel it. Like you kind of feel that someone. You kind of just feel that. Fuck, I feel like I feel so schizophrenic now. I sound so schizophrenic now, I mean. You just kind of feel like someone's being stiff around something, someone's leaving a lot of noise, like empty sounds, stuff like that, right? You know what it means, right? You know what I feel, right, chat? Right. Like there are just some certain groups in the Jisanji that didn't feel natural. They feel forced. They feel like it feels very much forced for the sake of entertaining their audience, more so than Hololive in a way. I understand it, chat. Right? Like I get it. In a group setting, especially when you're under an agency, you have to fake certain things. You have to fake being gay for each other, for example. You have to fake you have to fake being a Yuri. You have to fake being like Yuri baiting. You have to fake yaoi baiting. You have to fake certain things. Like it's part of the business. I understand that. But in the GEN, I kind of feel that more than in Hololive. For some reason. I don't know. Right? You guys what? Are there any Jisanji fans that agrees with me here? Are there any Jisanji fans that agrees with me here? Come on. I want to see. Okay, if you're a Hololive fan, shut the fuck up. I want to hear from Hololive fans. From the Jisanji fans, I mean. I agree a lot? Okay. So a lot of people seem to agree. I feel Nijisanji encouraged that for views. True. I feel like in Twitter, most especially, in Twitter most especially, fucking, oh my god, you're bringing me a lot of fucking memories now. Back in like early and mid 2022, some of the Nijisanji Twitter interactions feel so fucking fake, bro. You would, oh my fucking god, I would pull up the fucking tweets right now if I wanted to. But out of respect, I can't. Holy shit, it was so cringe. Like, Hololive fakes interactions. Hololive members fakes interactions sometimes too. But holy shit, man, have some shame, not shame, like, have some self-awareness that this shit is so cringe and fake. You have to feel it, right? They'd have to. Holy shit, bro. Thanks, Tharja IBW. In Hololive, things are portrayed more professionally, so the Yuri baiting stands out more, while Nijisanji are more open about being gay than Hololive. I don't know about that, bro. Hololive is more gay than Nijisanji. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Let me think about that. Let me think about that. Okay. Actually, you know what? No. Actually, that makes more. No, Nijisanji is actually more like. Actually, Nijisanji actually gay baits more than Hololive now. No. Yeah, Nijisanji is actually more gay. Yeah. Nijisanji gay baits more than Hololive. Yeah. Especially for like, you know, the Luxnock sisters in like Luxium and the boys and shit. I feel like, God, like it's so. I've said this before, but I generally just don't like gay baiting, regardless if that's Yuri baiting or gay baiting, or Yuri baiting or yaoi baiting. I don't give a shit, bro. I don't like it. I really just don't like it. And I feel like that's why I got turned off from Vox in a certain way. Not in a certain way, when he started doing it, because I really just don't like it. I can ignore a person Yuri baiting in moderation, but if that's like a massive brunt of your content, then I'm just gonna fucking abandon you, bro. Like, that's the problem that I had with Kiara for a while. I also did not like Kiara back then in her first year because she fucking Yuri baits a lot. The whole Takamori thing turned me off a lot. But now, her dynamic with Kali has gotten a bit more mature. She stopped Yuri baiting as much as she did. She improved. She grew. And that's why I like Kiara a lot now. Yeah. Yeah, she was too tryhard, true. And I feel like that's something that a lot of people doesn't like to say. Because I feel like in the VTuber community, when you try to criticize someone, it's either the most depraved, fucking undeserved, vile, despicable, slur-throwing, shade, fucking too much kind of hate. It's either that, or it's the most hug-boxy, invalidating, no, you're just so fucking precious kind of thing. It's the extremes of both sides. I feel like in the VTuber industry, that's the problem. It's either you're either too mean or you're too nice. There's really no middle ground, and people struggle to find that middle ground. And I kind of want to foster that kind of environment. Someone that can give genuine criticism when it warrants it, and someone that can give genuine praise when it's also warranted. I kind of want to be like that VTuber. But, you know, as a result, I guess a lot of VTubers don't like me. Because I feel like me criticizing them hurts their feelings too much, and that. Like, and here's my opinion. You need criticism, chat. I mean, that's not even an opinion anymore. I think it's like fucking. I think it's true. You absolutely need to take genuine criticism. Like, when someone hates on you for something, ignore the hate, but try to understand the point of why they're hating you. Because more often than not, when someone fucking hates you, it's because of something that you are doing or what you stand for. Of course, you don't have to cater to everyone. Of course, like, you have to naturally find someone that can understand or knows what you're catering to, knows what product you deliver. But the real criticism, starts when a certain community says something about you. When a certain community that you want to serve, you want to cater to, says something that hurts you. I think that's the best way to take criticism. When the community that you want to cater to says something about you. Because that's something that I actually genuinely eat a lot, chat. You may not realize it, but I actually doom scroll myself sometimes. I don't like ego search, but like, I am aware of what a lot of people are saying about me, and some of the hate and some of the criticism I discard, because some of the criticism and some of the hate are inherent in the things I do. Like, for example, people are calling me a fucking drama tuber, and my personal take on that is that, you know what? I'm not a drama tuber, but I can see why they're calling me a drama tuber, because ultimately I cover a lot of drama, because the things in history that most people remember and most people pay attention to are usually the bad times. And the bad times in this context are drama. So fucking, of course I'm gonna cover fucking drama, bro. Me being a drama tuber, I'm not a drama tuber, but I can't deny that drama is a massive part of my content. So I just discard that hate because it's inherent in my content. But then someone tries to say that I clickbait too much, or that I've integrated too much of my own opinions in my video. I see that, and I actually take that criticism. I actually take that opinion. I try to remove some of my opinions and try to be as objective as I can. And I don't know if that was worked so far. I don't know if my attempt to improve upon that has changed. But regardless, I am trying. And if you don't think so, then that's your prerogative. Just know that I'm trying. And that whenever I try to say that something is going to be my opinion, I give a heads up. Like, I always say that my opinion is my opinion. Like, I give a heads up, you know? Like, for example, in my Russia video, at the end of the in the end of the video there, at the end of the video, I outright give you a like warning. Well, not a warning. I don't know what it's called. Like a warning or like a heads up that the following statements are going to be opinions based on my observations and not necessarily rooted upon objectivity. So proceed with caution or whatever. Like I try to do that. Like I feel like a lot of VTubers also have to do the same. You know, try to look at genuine criticism. Disclaimer. Okay, yeah, disclaimer. I mean, your videos are opinion pieces. In a way, I mean, yeah, in a way, I feel like my videos being opinionated can't be helped because I'm not a news tuber. I'm not a news tuber. Like, I'm not a professional, you know? Ultimately, I'm not a professional, so I don't have to be, like, very professional about what I say. But I do try to address the whole too opinionated. Like, the too opinionated criticism. I try to address a lot of the criticism because I feel like I have to. I wouldn't be following I feel like I want to follow my own advice. Sometimes I fail, and sometimes I like, you know what I mean? Yeah. But most people can't understand that, I guess. But yeah, if you're a VTuber or if you want to be a content creator, sift through the hate. That's my advice. When you are being criticized for something, always sift through the hate and cherry pick the opinions that you think has some semblance of meaning or thought. There is a narrative in your videos, but it's supportive with facts. I try to do that. Yep. I try to do that. When there's going to be a narrative, it has to be fucking supportive by facts. Obviously, that's like basic. Be like Akane. What do you mean? Like wait, what do you mean? Be like Akane? I'm fucking curious now. Like hiding my mental illness by pretending to be someone's mom? What? Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? Thank you, Captain Coconut. Your honesty and your opinions are worth a lot to us, DN. Thank you. No, okay, don't do that, True. Imagine though, like like I haven't watched Oshinoko yet, but imagine if like there's going to be a male equivalent to to Akane, right? Like a guy who preys on women with daddy issues by pretending to be their father. That would be curious. That would be interesting, I think. Did you talk about the new Vesper yet? I have not, but Vesper's new model is actually pretty fucking lit. Motherfucker. Pretty good. I'm actually glad that he's no longer a fucking carbon copy of Alucard. That's good. Because that's always been the reason why I've ranked him so low. He's literally a fucking carbon copy of Alucard. Let's talk about Nina Kosaka. Let's talk about news while we're here. So, Nina Kosaka. Her stream has graduated. Oh wait, her videos are over. And like, for a grand total of 18 hours. Holy shit, I have no fucking idea how she was able to stream with that kind of stamina. And she was also fucking sick while she was streaming, chat. And you know what? Good on her. I bid Fox Mom the best fucking life because she deserves it. And a lot of people I don't like that a lot of people were actually celebrating her graduation because of the whole Nina Kosaka bitch catalog. But, you know what? Salute. Salud de familia. And I'm glad that Nijisanji actually listened to her. Okay, here's the thing. Nina said that originally she would fight to make it so that her catalog, her videos, are actually going to last at least 1 month, or that she's going to try and fight that her videos stay up. And she said that at the very least, the very least that she can fight for is like 1 month. But now I guess Nijisanji like caved in and allowed her content to stay up, and that's good. But I can only imagine the amount of fucking convincing and arguing Nina had to say to make this happen. Holy shit. Saludos familia? Wait, what do you mean? Wait, what? Yeah, that's salute, yeah. Nina must have fought like a bro. True. Especially with fucking Nijisanji, bro. With how much that fucking company has been like, how much of the internal fucking shenanigans that company has been going on recently. Motherfucker. Interesting. Her views are actually not that. It's funny that all her videos so far have been like sub 50k. Then she collabs with Kiara and everyone else and it gets 80k. And then gets back to sub 80k then. Interesting. This is the power of Nijisanji X Hololive. So, fucking Nijisanji should not have stopped any collabs between them, bro. Holy fucking shit. Fucking look at this. I still don't under fucking stand. 301k on Zatsu. Well, that's because that's where she fucking like explains her graduation stream, right? Yeah, this was her graduation announcement. So of course it's gonna have a lot of viewers. The power of coexist. True. A lot of people underestimate unity. Fucking, you know. But a lot of people underestimate that. But not people appreciate how much of an effect it actually does for both companies. And the fact that Nijisanji stopped that back then is fucking wild to me. You guys want a number, fag? Oh! Fuck. You guys want a number, Andy? Is that coffee? Yes, it's coffee. Fuck. I blundered there. XD. You can ignore that. Okay. Thank you, Genos Holoniji Connoisseur. Did you see Sasaki X Koro? It's been 3 years since their last one. Niji shouldn't have stopped any collabs. True. True. I mean, okay, it's different for, okay, chat, look, it's different for Holo JP because in Holo JP, nobody is actually stopping Holo and Niji JP collabs from happening. It's on the EN side. The EN management is actually the ones making the stops, not like the JP side. In JP, they're pretty much chill. Holo JP and Niji JP coexists with each other. It's Holo EN and Niji EN that hasn't for like a long time until fucking Alban and Regis had to fight for it. Bro, you drinking coffee on 11 p.m? Bro, it might be weird to hear this, but coffee actually makes me fall asleep faster. Like, milk keeps me up awake, but coffee makes me fall asleep. I don't know why that is. I usually drink coffee like an hour or so before I sleep. Just like me, we're just like each other for real, chat. Hamu. Oh, same. Coffee is my sleeping pill. True. Hamu. So that's basically it, chat. I don't think I've missed any super chat, right? Holy shit! 100k on her debut? massive. That makes sense. She had the best debut. Let's look at her numbers. Let's look at their numbers. No fucking way is Poco this low, bro. Why is Poco this low? Bro, she's literally like, she's actually my Kamiyoshi in Idol now. She's so fucking based. Momo Otaku, yeah, I expected Momo to be the least performing member. Thank you, Comfy Box, for the fat 10 gift subs. Holy shit, Pikachu. Jesus. Excuse me. Thank you for the fat 10 gift subs. Holy shit. Wait. I have to... Can I... Holy shit. If this plays like multiple times, I swear to God. Okay, it's just that. Anyway, as I was about to say, I expected Momo to have the lowest amount of subs, and I'm just gonna mute stream elements for a bit. So I expected Momo to have the least amount of subs because in the VTuber, okay, so like I said, I have this theory on how pop. I have this little like thesis and theory on what certain VTuber tropes are successful and what certain group dynamics and what like group dynamics works, right? And the reason why I thought Momo would be the least successful is because the comfy archetype is actually not as popular as a lot of people think it is. And Momo is basically the comfy archetype. She's like the very cozy streamer. And unfortunately, because the thing about the comfy, okay, chat, here, let me try to break this down for you. The reason why the comfy archetype does not really work well numbers wise is because the comfy archetype is so top heavy. Like, when someone finds someone that they find comfortable, they don't usually try to seek out other VTubers or other content creators that have the similar vibe. For fucking example, if you find Ceres Fauna comfy, she's gonna be your go-to comfy VTuber. But you're less likely to look for another comfy VTuber compared to a schizo VTuber. Because for example, when there are multiple schizo VTubers, fact of the matter is a consumer can jump between different schizo VTubers at once. They can consume a lot of schizo VTubers at once. Why do you think fucking Roka, Poco, the hyper energetic VTubers, Shondo, Pipa, Tenma, those kinds of VTubers are popular in the first place? It's because those VTubers are very consumable in a way. Like they help each other. But comfy VTubers are not the same. Because when you like a comfy VTuber, you tend to only stick with that comfy VTuber. So Momo has the biggest struggle among the other among her groupmates to actually find her niche. Because she would have to find people that prefers her kind of comfiness over someone else. Over someone like Fauna, over someone like Ina, over someone like Rifu, Evergarden. So she's going to be the one that's struggling a lot. You know what I mean, right? I don't know if I explained that correctly. Right? Because aside from Momo also having to find a unique community around her, it's also the fact that she has to build a but Idol has to find but Idol has to build a bigger audience yet that's actually willing to give Momo a chance. I don't feel bad for her because I do actually like Momo. She has the potential for a lot of people to be a lot of people's favorites. So I'm confident she's gonna do well in the future. It's just that right now, the reason why she's this low is that a lot of people that appreciate the comfy VTuber archetype aren't willing to check her out. Yeah. Nan, thanks for the super chat. I'm really gonna miss Nina, though she helped me get into a lot of cool indie games I never heard before they became my favorite games. True. We can miss Nina together. Hamo, hamo. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I hope you understand what I mean. Mm-hmm. Like, it's so fucking difficult as a comfy VTuber to find an audience that would like you. That's why, I mean, that's the primary. I mean, why do you think the comfy? Because the thing about comfy VTubers chat is that they're so fucking luxurious. Not luxurious. Like, what's it called? Like, they make a lot of money. You have fucking idea how many views Noelle gets from her ASMRs? Fucking millions, bro. Millions. It's wild how Noelle's ASMRs do better than her normal streams and literally every single kind of stream, every single kind of VTubers out there. I think she's the premier ASMR artist, I think. How about Fauna? What's her biggest? Hold on. What's her biggest? It's an ASMR. See? Holy shit. Bro, I'm telling you, bro. Comfy VTubers and ASMR artists make great fucking bank with their ASMRs. They're very profitable, but they're very top heavy. The more popular ones are usually the ones that benefit more than the normal ones. It's so easy. It's so hard for up and coming ASMR artists or comfy VTubers like Momo to stand out. It's really hard. That's why you tend to see comfy VTubers being so fucking schizophrenic and being crazy. That's why you see a lot of comfy VTubers being absolutely fucking menheras themselves. Mm-hmm. Top heavy, quote unquote. Fuck! Good joke. Good joke. What is your general consensus on Ian? Okay. So, do you guys know about Ian? Or Ian? I don't know how to pronounce their names, honestly. So, that VTuber agency, hold on. So, this is actually started by a VTuber called Eri. And they just launched this year, actually. Like, I think February, right? February, right? February. Yeah, February. So they launched around February. So they're very, very young. But their members are fucking broken. I want you guys to see how much numbers their members are getting. So Kilia Kurayami, very talented singer, British girl with a very great accent. If you're clear, she's been featured recently. So if you wanna check her out, check her out. And Rifu Evergreen, we'll get to that later. And who's the other one? Sky. They're not even 6 months old, and they're
welcome to the
great cover. But they're already doing great numbers. They're already doing great numbers. Especially Rifu. Rifu, I think, was actually their biggest member. Kiki Lockhart too. Yeah. Kiki Lockhart too. So, oh wait, no, it's actually not Rifu, but whatever. So, anyway, let me explain this. So, it was started by a middle range indie, and I can't exactly speak to the management competency of Eri herself, but the fact that they were able to manage to grow this big within 6 months is actually good. That means she knows what she's fucking doing. That's good. And the drama around Ayan don't necessarily revolve around the management and the agency itself. It's more like members, because the members of the agency did have drama again with Rifu and her termination, but at the very least her content was actually, you know what, never mind, her content did get nukes. But yeah, there was I could get into an entire tangent about this girl's termination, and there was this one other drama where I don't even know if I want to. I feel like I'd cause a bit of trouble when I mention it. But yeah, Kiki Lockhart. Yep. So yeah, regardless, the drama around them only really seems to revolve around their members, but not necessarily the group themselves. So I think the group actually has a potential. The group has big potential, provided they actually take their chance, provided they actually like give something to improve. Because the thing about AN is that when you actually look at their numbers, look, I'm gonna give you guys a little preview. Their VTuber models are better than Hololive and Nijisanji. Most indie VTuber companies actually have better rigging, better character designs, better models than most big corpos these days. Am I gonna get copyright struck? Seems not. Okay. Look at this.
Welcome to the internet. Have a look around. Anything that brain of yours can think of can be found.
Okay. See the rigging? It's so cool, right? Yeah, it's so cool. It's so bouncy. It's so dynamic compared to like the big corpos right now. Because I feel like these small agencies are pushing the standards. And I feel like the big corpos have to fucking catch up. I think Ren SEO management is so god tier. It's why she's always on top search. Hamo. Hey Nosagi, do you think Nina's content will stay up after July 8th? Niji did say when they announced her graduation that it will go private after this day. So I'm not sure if it will or say. Nina's Nina announced on an update that Nina announced that it's gonna stay. That hold on, I'm gonna find it. I'm just gonna show you guys the tweet. She updated the people that her content is gonna stay. Never mind. Oh, here it is. Oh, wait, no, that's not it. Motherfucker. Where is it? Whatever. Yeah. You know what? You know what I mean. Nina made an update that her stuff is gonna stay. So we'll just have to trust the Jisanji by keeping up their end of the bargain. Besides, what the fuck do they have to lose if they keep it up? It doesn't make sense to me. Holy shit. But yeah, we're just gonna trust Nijisanji to keep their end of the bargain. Model and rigging may make you check out VTuber out, but their character and personality contact is what makes you stay. That's true. But, you know, they still have to fucking catch up, bro. Come on. Like, these small agencies have lesser capital than those big corpos, and these big corpos would rather not improve their models with their fucking outdated proprietaries. Holy shit, bro. Come on. You don't trust Niji? I understand that. I don't either. But you don't have to trust Niji, but you have to trust the Fox Mom. And if the Fox Mom trusts Niji, then you know what? We have to trust Niji. In this specific case. That's the problem that we're left to oh, here it is. Yeah, VODs will be staying up, I assume, permanently. Okay, don't pirate her shit, understandable. Her merch is not gonna be restocked, and you have 1 month to send fan mail. That makes sense. Yeah, that's basically it. Rico needs his yacht. Rico needs his yacht. Real. Who says Nina trusts Niji? She even said if in a year they take it down, that's their choice. That makes sense. Yeah, fuck. That's understandable. I don't think Nina fully ever trusts Niji. I mean, like, what do you think? Think about it, chat, right? What does companies like Hololive or Nijisanji lose or gains when they stop and when they don't wipe their talent's content? Think about it. What the fuck do they lose? They lose nothing. In fact, they gain something because people are gonna be watching those VODs for nostalgia's sake and earn ad revenue, right? Like, what the fuck? It's such an... And especially Nijisanji. Nijisanji is all about capitalism and fucking making as much money as much as possible. Fucking siphoning as much money as they can from their talents, right? Isn't that a good avenue for these fucking VTubers to keep their content up? That way the company can profit from their ad rev? What the fuck? It's passive income, exactly. So it doesn't make sense to me. What the fuck, bro? What the fuck? Holy shit. That's so dumb. It's so fucking dumb. I feel like some VTuber traditions need to fucking die. I do. Because like one of the VTuber traditions that I think need to die is the whole graduation means getting your content wiped kind of thing. I think that tradition needs to die. Like, come on, bro. This industry, this community is ever evolving. These fucking companies have to keep up with the times, keep up with what people want. The reason why Kizuna AI's company and the other OG VTubers have fucking collapsed is because they have not adapted with the times. If they don't adapt with the fucking times, they're gonna fucking die, bro. They're gonna fucking die. Holy fucking shit. It's so dumb. It's so fucking dumb. It's such a fucking dumb decision. Just for the sake of it being tradition? Like, Nina, okay, I'm so fucking mad. I'm gonna mod it. I'm spurging again. Nina even says this back in her announcement stream. Like, someone asked Nina why her content has to be deleted. She genuinely cannot come up with an answer. The answer that she manages to pull up was because it's how it's done. It's like, what? Like, she couldn't come up with a good reason as to why it has to be that way. Because there is no good reason. There isn't. There fucking isn't. Holy fucking shit. There is no good reason into nuking a VOD, even if your talents get terminated. Holy shit. This is the third time I'm going on a fucking massive tirade. Holy shit. Yeah. The logic would be legal reason. Okay. Okay, you know what? I can see that. Because it could be... Okay, I can actually see that tweet happening, chat. Look, listen to me, Cook. I can see that happening because some of the contracts in these VTuber contracts is that they want it, they might have wrote it in a way that after a VTuber graduates or terminated, the agency cannot profit off of their likeness anymore. So, if the agency profits from the graduated VTubers, like, you know, from the graduated VTubers image, then that would be a breach of that contract. You know how easy to change that contract is? Literally erase that clause and make it so that the cliff, like, my brain is actually fried. There's a million ways to go around that. Holy shit. It's literally words on a paper. That contract can be easily, like, changed. That clause, it's one fucking contract clause. They can miss it. They can erase it. They can change it. Especially since, like, if they can change, like, look, if they can change the monetary terms of their contract, for example, they said that, they said that they make 50%. They said that Nijisanji members take 50%. Okay, back in 2020, Nijisanji said they take 50% of their voice packs' revenue, right? And the other 50% goes to the talents. And I've heard, I forgot who said it, but someone said that that's not the case anymore. If they can change that, one aspect, if they can change literally the revenue cuts and the percentage cuts, then it's very easy to change a fucking clause. It's really easy. It's really just, again, it's just words on a fucking paper. Holy fucking shit. It's so fucking dumb. You want to make fucking money, right? It's a fucking win-win. The VTuber audiences can still have the VTubers content and not have to look upon threads of buried 4chan posts to get these archives, and the company can still make money off of it. What is there to lose, you dumb fucking idiots? Holy shit. Holy fucking shit. It's so dumb. It's easily just so fucking dumb. Corporate world DN works the same way IRL works. Yeah, I guess it's just dumb for me. Jesus. Also, rain how hot. Jesus. Entire fucking... the tradition though, exactly. For the sake of maintaining tradition. That's such a dumb fucking reason. Because it's how it's supposed to be. No, I hate fucking... I hate that fucking so much, bro. Oh my fucking god! Ugh. Fuck. Some coffee spilled. Hey, are you a Russia fan? I mean, I'm not a huge Russia gaki. Not gaki, like gachi, but I am a Russia fan, yeah. Yeah, I do feel like it's unfair for them to literally erase Russia's past work like that. But, yeah. It's so fucking dumb. Niji makes people mad by doing nothing. Holo wins by doing nothing. The antithesis of the two companies. I mean, that's not exactly 100% true at the time. It's just that because Hololive actually does the same thing. It's just that Hololive does the same thing for particular members, especially if they get terminated. Hololive still has those kinds of traditions. But if you're talking about the general sphere right now, about how Hololive keeps winning by literally doing nothing, then yeah, I do think Hololive is actually winning this year compared to like everyone else. I do think so. The problem with tradition is that Japanese are really stiff when it comes to traditions. True. I guess that's one aspect that I have to mention. It's that they're Japanese agencies and the Japanese are really hesitant to take up. They're very hesitant to take up you know, like, you know what I mean? Fuck, I lost my train of thought. They're very hesitant to take change. Yeah. Yeah. Fuck. Auga Kiara's true. Jesus. But does JP have control over EN? I feel like it. In a way, maybe? I don't know. I don't have the insider information to really tell you that. I wish I did. 777. True. Bro. I guess you saw. Fuck. But that's basically it. What the fuck? What the fuck? You made the right choice, true. But what the fuck is this? Wait. What the fuck? Okay. One Piece is real, I guess. Holy shit. Imagine me fucking doom scrolling on Twitter while ranting about the dumbassery of some VTuber agencies. So I feel like, okay. Okay, chat. Ah, fuck. Motherfucker. Yeah, that's basically it. Yeah, yeah, that's basically it, chat. Yeah. What's your opinions about Nurosama grown as a VTuber? I think she's cool. She's unique. She's very fucking unique. I feel like the concept of Nurosama is so interesting. And I feel like we're not exactly attached to Nurosama. Okay. I have an entire like thought on why Nurosama works. We don't actually like Nurosama. We like Vidal. Like Vidal's journey. Yes, I'm calling it Vidal. Vidal. Like I feel like we're looking at Nurosama as like, have you guys watched that boxing robot thing? That boxing robot movie. Vidal. Real Steel. Okay, have you guys watched Real Steel? Have you guys watched Real Steel? I feel like it's something similar. We are attached to like the robot because the characters are attached to the robot, and the character, in this case Vidal, the character has so much adoration, puts his hard work and respect and hopes and dreams, and even humanizes his robot, and as a result we also humanize the robot. So that's why we like Nuro-sama. That's why Nuro-sama works as a VTuber. That's why I think that's why she works as a VTuber, because she's very unique. But yeah, that's basically it, chat. This can be a video. That depends. If there's already a video about around Nuro-sama, I don't think, like, if there's a video around Nuro-sama, I don't think I'm gonna make the video. Why Nuro-sama popular? There's already a video around it, I guess. I mean, there's already one too. There's a lot. I guess there's a lot of videos around it. Hey! Yep. Excuse me. Nope, never mind. Their viewers absolutely do reflect that. Holy shit. Holy fucking shit. What? Holy fucking shit. Okay, so Koyori gets more viewership than Chloe, but Chloe has more subs and has more super chat revenue. Interesting. Laplace has more views than Koyori. Than Koyori, and okay, interesting. How about Iroha Kansama? Oh, she's actually streaming. Hello. Oh wow, that's low. I mean, it's not actually low, like compared to everyone else. I mean, usually 100k sub 100k. How about Takane Louie? Oh, Louie is the least popular, huh? Wait, no, wait. Yeah, she's the least popular. The only reason why her viewership is reaching like these much numbers is because her streaming numbers are high. C equals numbers always. Bro, it's literally my job to keep track of these things for like research purposes. I'm not number endying for no reason. Hello? You guys know who this is? You guys know who this is? I'm asking. Good job for 20k, Corone. But that's consistent with her usual viewership. But do you guys know who this is? Yes? No? Sorry? Nope? I mean, I can't say who for obvious reasons, but hello? I'm actually surprised the YouTube recommendations led you to me. But okay. Anyway, chat, that's pretty much it. I wanna watch this later. Jesus, the fucking Hololive members have cracked numbers. Holy shit. Anyway. I feel like every time I say I'm about to go, I always get distracted and sidetracked by some random bullshit I want to spurg about. Hehe XD. I wanna watch it. I'll watch it later. Is there a raid feature? You in YouTube it's different. You can't just raid anyone willy nilly. Gura doesn't even try. True. But anyway, chat. Again, that's really about it. Canaria released a new song. Good shit. Okay, I'm gonna watch that. I'm gonna listen to that later. See if I like it. But yeah. Like I said, chat. We are ending the stream right here. I'm surprised my viewership is consistent 300k. 300k, 300 viewers. All 300 of you need help. All 300 of you need help. I'm surprised you stuck through like a shit ton of bad takes, spurging about random shit, and like talking about obscure drama. Holy fuck. But yep, I'm glad you stayed around. And Otsupeko, I will leave you guys to do your own thing. So if you have any reactions, not reactions, if you have any streams you wanna wait, I didn't subscribe to these motherfuckers. What the fuck? If you have any, if you wanna go to any streams you want to support, go ahead, mending the stream now. Bye bye. Bye bye. Hamo. Bye bye. Thank you.